check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is a huge opportunity for their team. Making it to the college football playoff last year has proven to them that they can compete with any team in the country. But now they've got to do it again. They've got to show that that was not just a one-year fluke and that they can be consistently great. Back to you.
Holly, thanks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. This time he wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking for a deep man. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Stepping to the right. This time on target. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Right down. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Green. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Cowboys peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Green. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The ball pops out on the That football... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. At the 35, he's open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Makes the catch. It's Young. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes a catch. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Trying to slam in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Drilled as he throws. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the move. Makes it past the marker. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio update. And the Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Page. He gets it out to the 32 and... Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Shotgun snap on third down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He makes a catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The sure hands. It's Green. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try to pound their way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to slam it in, and he's tackled at the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Young. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
It's a big gain by the offense, and it's because of the timing on that play. Really nice route by the wide receiver. Quarterback got the ball out early. Man, these two look like they could complete that throw in their sleep.
Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Cowboys look to do some damage in the red zone. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive. Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Hawkins. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Barnes. And the defense. Makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Coleman open on the right. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Off the RPO, complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Hawkins.
Man, that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They go right back to it. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. On the run, it's Hawkins.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
As so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A 1st and goal situation. Opening drive masterpiece.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a tight end down the gut. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. On the left side, here's Coleman. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here. When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to win, those critical third down.
And he breaks the play. And the Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. He's going for it all. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. At the 30. And a tremendous return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Hawkins. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lane. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Oh, they're after him! And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking left. Got a man. It's Coleman. They'll ride him out of bounds. That's the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down.